Anybody here? My scrunchies, so I'll just turn them inside out. That's what I'm doing. Anybody wants to join? I'll wait and see if anybody comes in. If nobody comes in, then that would be sad. So, oh, I got something really great in the mail. Did I? Hi, Jen, how are you? You having a good day? Hi, Gayatri. Yeah, I'm a little early today. Hi, Michelle. I know, I'm on early. I don't know, I just felt like doing a live. Hi, Estelle. And since Estelle is here, I have to show you what she gave me. She found these in New Jersey. I was so happy because I can't find them here. Thank you so, so much. My favorite hair dye. This works and I love it. You can only get it at Dollar Tree and it's so hard to find. I am so happy you sent it. Thank you so, so, so much, Estelle. And she also sent this lovely card too. Isn't that so pretty with the flowers? Hi, Emily. Oh, thanks. Oh, congratulations, Jen. I was 46 a long time ago. That was a good year, I think. I can't remember. Let me reflect. Was 46 a good year? I don't know. Yes, it's perfect. It's the same exact color that I get, but I can't find it here anymore. They changed it to like, I don't know. It's their brand, so it's not like a different brand. Oh, happy birthday, Celestial. Oh, cool. That's a pretty color too, burgundy. I don't know if it would work with mine because my hair's light. I know a brown burgundy looks so beautiful. Yeah, I used to have bangs a long time ago, but oh, that sounds interesting. Black cherry. That sounds like a nice color. Yeah, I'm early tonight because I didn't feel like going on late and it's kind of a dreary day. So I'm making scrunchies. So I figure, well, might as well go live and talk to you guys while I turn them inside out. Yeah, I have to see how it looks. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, busy and kind of, I don't know, just very depressed these days. I don't know, because my hands don't work and it's so frustrating. Like even just to turn these things inside out, like I can't even like I have to pull this through like this. I have to do that to get these to come through. And it's so hard. Drives me crazy. But I don't know, I'm just too much thinking, not enough doing, I guess. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I like that what's it called? Some kind of shot or something like that. Sleek shot, that's what it is. I use that in my hair. If like you mix it with shampoo and then it makes your hair like not frizzy and stuff. Because I have a problem with frizz, especially here. It's very humid out here. But I don't know if it's just, I guess the same old stuff, I guess. And then, you got things on your mind. I just keep thinking, thinking, thinking. And I don't know. Yeah, those, yeah, hair masks are really good. I use them like, when I shower, I'll like wash my hair, then I'll put a hair mask and then wash the rest of my body. That way I don't waste time and water. And then when I'm done, I rinse all off. Yeah, and plus I figure, I don't know, maybe if I talk to you guys, I'll cheer up. So I don't know if I'm doing any giveaways tonight because I have them back there and I didn't pull them out. But I can come on tomorrow and do them then or the next day. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's like, oh, thank you. Yeah, I figure it's like, all my friends hanging out. We can all just hang out and chat because you guys make me happy. Every time I'm doing a live, I have so much fun. So I should do them more often instead of regular videos because then you just, it's not like this is like more like you're texting a bunch of your friends or just doing like a video chat. Too bad I can't have it where I can have like all of you on there and I could see all your faces and then we're all talking. That would be fun. Oh, thank you, Estelle. Well, I am this month I'm not doing I think I skipped or canceled FabFitFun. Um and I'm skipping Ipsy, but they sent me a thing saying that they'll give me a free gift if I don't skip. But I really need to get those boxes out. They're right back there. There's like 30 of them. I want to send them out. I'm tired of looking at them. So that way I could just get the postage, send everything out as much. Oh, I got fabric on my hand. And send out as much as I can. So I should be able to. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I'm kind of goofy, so doing all kinds, just say the wrong things. I've got foot and mouth disease. So, especially like, my husband will say something and I'll just totally, oh, this one is disposable. It's called Swift, SWFT. I don't know if you could see it. It shows up backwards on the screen. Oh no. Yeah, Walmart drives me crazy. I had to get rid of them. Because I was getting them and I liked them, but then it's just insane. Like it goes to another house and then I call them and they say, oh, well, that's your problem. You got to call. It's like, no, it's not my problem. It went to the wrong place. Hi, Mary. Yeah, so I got this from Vape Authority. I don't know if you can find it anywhere else. I think it's like 15, but it's a disposable and it's 5,000 puffs and they last a long time. But I have backup. I get one and then when the battery goes out, like, you have to charge it again, then I get another one. No. Because I was using the juice and stuff, but for me right now, it's too hard for me to do anything. So disposables are easier. So my husband uses the what does he have? AIO. Oh, thank you, Mary. Yeah, I don't buy any. I don't go like to the vape stores around here because they're too expensive. I get everything online, and But yeah, those they could be expensive. But this one, it's okay. It gives me nicotine. That's all I need. Uh, So I'm glad they invented it, so I don't have to worry about smoking again. But it's rainy and chilly here. How about where you guys are at? Is it you got this any same what? Well, probably anybody Estelle out in New Jersey, you probably got the same weather we do. Because I thought it'd be, when I moved here, I was like, oh wow, West Virginia's south, and same weather like New Jersey. So in fact, rainier, if you can believe it. So yeah, it's a drear. It kind of feels like fall. I have a candle lit and everything. I'm wearing this puffy sweater or shirt. So it's nice. I like the cold. It feels good for once instead of sweating. Wow. How are those aren't they expensive? Yeah, that's hi Sylvia. Nice to see you too. Yeah, we're supposed to too, my daughter told me here in West Virginia. We're not too far from Ohio. Right next door actually. Yeah, good for you. Hope you don't go back. Yeah, I quit smoking in 1994 and I started vaping 2 years ago. Yeah, yeah, I had some of those pouches. Hi, Yvette. Yeah, so my daughter said that it's supposed to be like really hot Wednesday, and that's when I have a doctor's appointment. So hopefully it won't be too bad. So I missed the appointment for my hands to get that EMG test. So I have to go next week for that on the 9th. But this Wednesday coming up is just my regular doctor. So that's, for the just regular every 4 months. So I'm gonna I'm think I might go live every once, more than Hi Niharika. Yeah, I heard like Kentucky or Tennessee had bad storms too the other day. They had bad flooding. Good job. Wow. Yeah, I can't drink. It makes my stomach hurt. Even like one or two drinks. And then I have that fatty liver disease that I didn't even drink to earn. I just got it. So that was a waste, it seems. So they say I can't drink too, but I don't anyway because I don't like how it feels the next day. Because I always feel so like really depressed the next day after I drink. So I don't even drink. I haven't had a drink probably. I don't know. The last time I got some like those wine cooler stuff. Oh wow. Oh, so we're probably going to get that hot weather too in a couple yeah, in a couple days. They said we're having a heat wave like next week. So I guess today is the calm before the storm. But yeah, this is just like regular doctor appointment, and then I went and got my hip injections last week, so that's good. It was good to actually sleep at night and not have to roll over because my hips are hurting to the other side, back and forth. So I actually stayed in one spot. So that's a change. Yeah. So Celestial, how do you find out you have MS? Because that's what I'm worried about because my hands aren't working right. And that's what's scaring me. I don't know if it's a pinched nerve in my back, but they just don't work. And there's no improvement. They just stay the same. And you try to use them. Is there like a test you do? Or I guess I have to go back to my rheumatologist because that's what worries me that I have that. And that's so devastating. It's a very hard disease. Oh, 106. We haven't had it that hot this year, thank God. I think the hottest it got is like low 90s. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm going to a neurologist next week to get that EMG, and I guess they check the nerves to see how far back in the line. Because they say it doesn't seem to be carpal, it's not like carpal tunnel because, like, oh, hmm. Oh, come on. There it goes. Oh, spinal taps. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, maybe they'll find it in my shoulder. So maybe that's where the pinched nerve is. But it's not getting any better. I'm trying to do stuff like exercises and things, and it just stays the same. Oh, is it? Ooh. So should I get an Ativan from my doctor before I take the EMG? Because I go to my regular doctor, so I'm sure he'll do it. Because he did last. Because MRIs freaked me out, so I had him give me an Ativan to take for my MRI, and I had no problem. I just slept right through. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll tell him I'm getting that EMG, and then I'll get an Ativan to take before the test. That way I won't be so nervous. Yeah, because they're putting I remember I had one before, and it didn't bother me too, from what I remember. But that was a couple years ago. I think 2018, maybe. It was a long time ago. And it didn't seem to hurt, but I don't know. I can't remember. I got a lot more chicken since then. Like the older I get, the more scared of things I get. So so I guess maybe I'll go if I'm not, because usually I get pretty exhausted when I go out to, because usually after the doctor, we do, my daughter takes me shopping. So it's kind of ends up into a big day. So if I'm not too tired, maybe I'll come on here Thursday and let you know how it went. But I'm going to try to be on here more often. And I think probably it would be the same thing now, like a live setting. Hmm. Yeah, mine are numb. And I always like if I move my arm a certain way, the whole arm gets numb. If I leave my arm down, it's okay. Oh yeah, I hate that. Where you got to keep your head still, and they're like, "Stay calm." You can breathe. Yeah, I hate that mass. It's like this weird thing. Yeah. Yeah, I had that when they did, I think they did an MRI to see my cervical spine. But we'll find out next week. Yeah. Yeah, right. Me too. Yeah, I always I get like, or Valiant. I guess it's the same thing. Ativan, Valium. Isn't that the same? Yeah, I went to my doctor, says, yeah, I'm having an MRI and it freaks me out. So he gave me one to take. So I think I'm going to have him give me one for my MRI. Huh. You know what? Oh, thank you, Estelle. You know what I was wondering? I don't know if it's from, because I have diabetes too. So I don't know if it's from that maybe, but it's like I feel something in a different area. Like say, if a mosquito lands on me here, I'll feel it here instead. Yeah, right. The way I'm crashing my toes into everything sometimes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have those too. I think it's yeah, like once a year, I think. I have to have that in my abdomen with the contrast. At least I can eat what, it doesn't matter. All right, thank you, Mary. I love you too. Enjoy your meal. Hope it's something good. Well, you're always cooking something good. Okay, Emily, we'll be still here. I just hope they can find out whatever it is. And I think that's part of it too. It's like, just the nervousness about it, maybe. And plus, like, so many things going on. Hmm. So I guess they check for, make sure nothing's like damaged or anything like that. Oh, yeah, Longhorn Steakhouse. I love that place. Yum. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm not having anything good. I just made what did I make? I guess it'd be a lunch really. I ate a little bit ago. One of those Velveeta bowls. What was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, guess the picture, right? Like little kids looking up at clouds. Oh, that looks like a unicorn. That looks like a butterfly. Yeah, I love Longhorn. I haven't been there in years. And I think, yeah, they have one up here. Yeah, I haven't been there probably since like 2019 or so. I love it. But hey, a Big Mac would be good about now. I'm not fussy. Yeah, we're just talking. It was like, well, when you go out, me and my husband, what do you want to get? What do you want me to bring home? Oh, oh, really? It must have went. Yeah, I haven't been there in so long, and now the way prices are, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. I can't believe, like at Walmart, the bread's like $1.12 or $1.25, something like that. When my kids were kids, I used to spend that on Sunbeam. Now I'm sure the name brand bread is probably like $3. That's insane, the way prices and everything's going up. Crazy. And I think it's all Dollar Tree's fault. They went to $1.25 tree and then everybody else went up. So I'm gonna go there on Wednesday, take my granddaughter in there. And I told her she can come in with me and help me pick out stickers. So she's excited. So it's still fun, it's even though it's doctors, it's not like next week's test, yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the butt doctor, but I'm trying to get there it goes. Yeah, I do mine on Wednesday. Because that's when we get paid. Wednesday. So I gotta do most of it. And I'm running out of so much stuff. So it's, but I get a lot of it with Walmart shipping. So it's like the cat food and the dog food. Since they're big bags and everything, we get those big 40-pound bags. We get them through shipping. So that way I don't have to worry about fitting them in the car. Oh, I hate that. Ugh. Well, I'm kind of like I only have to get my breast exam every 2 years or a year, so I forgot. But the other part, the pap test, I don't have to get anymore because when I got a hysterectomy in 2019 or 2018, something like that. They got rid of everything, the cervix, the tubes, everything. So they she says, oh, so the nurse is like, okay, well, we'll schedule you for your pap smear. And I'm like, oh no. And the doctor goes, you know what? You've been tortured enough. You can come back in like 10 years. I hope you get it and everything works out. That is so cool. I hope they don't pick on you too much. Yeah, my mother got hers back in 1980. And the funny thing is that when you go for the test, they have to know more than we do. Oh, okay. Yeah, and she got her citizenship. Yeah, 1980, I think it was. 1980, yeah. Because she's originally from France. So she had to learn everything like the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and all these questions they ask her. And I'm like, if you pick any American off the street, they could probably, like all the new immigrants that come in and become Americans, they know more about the politics and the running of the government than we do as citizens. It's like, yeah, you remember that stuff when you're in seventh grade when you got to learn it. Oh, that's a long time. Yeah, my mom moved. I think she got hers when she was here like 25 years, something like that. Because she moved here in like the late like 1960. Oh, is that a good place, that Wingstop? I never heard of that. Yeah, they don't have them out here. Yeah, so say like 59, 1960, right? Yeah, it's like you remember it when you're in, whatever you learn it. I think it was like for us, we learned every state is different, but I think we learned all that in like seventh grade. Like it was like U.S. government, like each year they in New Jersey they did something different. Like first it was like U.S. history, then it was like you had the U.S. government first, then U.S. history, then it was world civilizations, and then after that you could pick, like when you're in high school. So like every time, it was different. Yeah, right. That's what I figure. I remember it in seventh grade, and that was it. After I went to eighth grade, out it went. Uh, but I probably know every song that was on the radio back then. Isn't that funny how you remember like these songs? And oh, when I was in when I was in Walmart the other day with my daughter and granddaughter, I don't know. Oh no, my granddaughter wasn't with us. She was home with her dad. So anyway, so they played a what song was it? Oh, what was that guy? Beck. That Where It's At song. They played it in Walmart. And I said, "Oh no, you're officially old now. They're playing your song in the grocery store." Because that's how it is, right? You know you're old when they start playing those songs that you used to listen to when you were a kid, right? So I have BritBox, and that's like it's kind of like an Amazon Prime, except it's like British TV. So I'm watching this really good show on there. I started it last night. You must have the most awesome accent. That'd be so cool to hear you talk. Because it'd be like a Southern mixed with probably an Aussie accent, probably. And I've been like, I've noticed that my accent has changed, but I decided, and I says, you know what? I'm going to try to keep my Jersey accent. That way everybody will know where I'm from. But everybody always says, are you from Brooklyn? Are you from Brooklyn? Everywhere around here. I'm like, no. Brooklyn people sound different. They even got a heavier accent. I says, I'm from Jersey with coffee. And that's how we say coffee. And also, too, I noticed that we put like a hi Marie. We put a like a like when we say everybody else says water, but we say water. WARTER, the invisible R. Like my husband, he says Washington and Warsh. Like out here, they have an invisible R too. What's Shelia? What is that? I'm a little out of touch with modernisms. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah. But there's different kinds of Jersey accents. There's like the southern part, kind of, is like more of a Philly-ish accent, and to the north, it's more of a oh, okay. To the north, it's more New Yorkish. But I'm from Central Jersey, so it's kind of like weird. It's like somewhere like when I hear people from like Philly talk, it sounds like a lot like how like maybe my grandmother spoke with that more Philly-ish kind of accent than like New Yorkish. But I guess with the TV, maybe like now it's more of a like a merge of kind of both. So it's very strange that Central Jersey, it's kind of like weird. It's like a little mix of both. Cause I I grew up like on the other side of Staten Island, so it's really close to yeah. I mean, you could see New York City from where I lived. I mean, you'd have to go to like a high place, like a bridge, unless you went over to the Watchung Mountains. My husband calls it the Watchung Hills because he says they ain't mountains, they're hills. Oh, that's cute. That's funny. I have to tell that to my husband. You stole it from the Aussies. Oh, that is hysterical. That is good. I got to remember that one. I hope I don't forget it. Yeah, because a lot of people around here are like Scott Irish, and where New Jersey is more a mix of everybody from all over the world. So you get different, like here, it's like, can't even find anything. Oh, cool. So you're kind of Jersey girl. Yeah, I named one of my cats that we got for my mom when she got rid of her kittens. We named her Jersey Girl. And oh, is she noisy and vocal? Oh, it's crazy out. Wait, I'm trying. Let's see. New York is kind of. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now I get what you're saying. It took me minutes. Like, yeah, they're very strict and stuff. New Jersey's getting like that too, but not as bad as California, like for restrictions and stuff. I know New Jersey, if you have a check engine light, you failed. They don't care about anything else. Really? Boston. That's weird. Oh, I'm French too, and a whole bunch of other things. Like what else? German, Danish, Norwegian, Lithuanian. I said French, German already. I think that's it. And my kids, um, my ex-husband, their father is Polish, Jewish, Greek. Yeah. So they added that. And then my granddaughter, add all those together and add Puerto Rican to it. So she's like on everybody. She's like the whole world. That's what I tell her. It's amazing how everybody it's so mixed. But I think it's good like that because you get a little bit of everything from everywhere and it makes more interesting. Makes life interesting to meet people from other places and hear their stories and even too like when I was younger or even now too, like you're at the doctor's and there'll be like an older person there, they'll be talking and then they're like, oh, I don't want to talk your ear off. I was like, no, I love hearing the old stories, like how things were back in back before I was born, hearing how things were and like their stories of like how they lived or how hard, different, right? Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, they say ka. That's what they say in Boston. I remember we went to Maine and they'd say Bahaba. So we would say Bahaba, we're going to Bahaba. Oh, something flying around. One of the pesky pestilences of summer. Oh, it keeps come must be a mosquito got in somehow. No, no more stink bugs. They're gone now. They left. They've been gone for about 2 months. That's what I was saying. Everybody's gonna say. And you know what? I bet you get like a lot of people from New Zealand and stuff. They confuse the two between Australian and New Zealand. They sound different to me. But a lot of people do say, "Oh, are you from?" They say, "Oh, you're Australian." They say, "No, I'm from New Zealand." Right? That's why it says when I go back to Jersey, I'll get my accent back. So I'm sure you do, right? Oh God, I can't imagine the flight. If you would have to take a flight there, what does it take? Like 3 days or something in a plane? Oh, I'd love to travel out there, but I don't know. I always say I want to move to Australia. That's what I tell my husband because I love it. Like how the weather is and everything. He goes, yeah, but they have animals and bugs that can kill you. Yeah, I know. They get very, very upset. Oh wow, somebody's 100% or something, right? But even so, are you like I had a boyfriend. He was they call it say mestizo, so that he was like half Native American and half European. He was from Honduras. Well, my son-in-law, he's 100% Puerto Rican, but his mom says that they did some kind of like a like she talked to like family and stuff like that and found out that they're part Taino, which is the Native American population from the Caribbean or that part of the Caribbean anyway. Oh, okay. Well, at least they're all good food, right? A lot of good cooking there. And African, yeah, because it wouldn't be, yeah, it would be African American and European Spanish. So I guess a mixed of everybody, right? I want to do that. Whoa, 36 hours. I used to go crazy just going on a plane from like um, New Jersey to Florida. And that was 3 hours. I was going nuts. Well, maybe if I had first class, then I'd do it. But 36 hours in coach sitting like this, no. Yeah, those are like all my favorite food. Oh, my daughter, my oldest daughter went to, I showed you, I told you right last time that she went to France and she said she ate a lot of bread because they have the best bread. But they have such good food. And it's the thing is different, she said. From here, it's like unbelievable. Even the what you would think is a crappiest restaurant, all the food is fresh. It's nothing like here, I know in Europe their laws are a lot stricter, like with food and things like that. Like they can only have, yeah, right. They can only have like, yeah, chocolate. Yep. Well, actually, there's a fight going on between France and England about chocolate. I forgot what it's about, but it's a big fight over who can say if it's milk chocolate or regular chocolate. But even the chocolate here is different from England because I heard it like on the internet or other YouTubers, whatever, that Cadbury, their chocolate, like if you got that Cadbury chocolate, hi Donna, nice to see you. And it's different. Yeah, I'm short too, but still, I don't know. I don't like being squished. I always would get like the aisle seat so I could stick, if I had a problem, I could always just stick my leg out in the aisle. But I haven't been in a plane in years. Since before I moved here was my last vacation. Yeah, right, exactly. They're always fighting about something. Still to this day. And my husband's family's from England, but back in like 1600. Oh, I never heard of that chocolate. Oh, is it? Yeah, because I know like I don't know if it's like the ingredients they can put in or how they can name it or whatever, but it's totally different how the chocolate is for Cadbury. I don't know if that's all brands, but I remember that chocolate bar Toblerone. I've seen it, they sell it here, but it tastes nothing. Oh, you're really tiny. Yeah, I'm 5'3", and I thought I'm always the shortest. Oh, I have to try that. Where could you get it at Walmart or Kroger? That's the only grocery stores we have really here, out in the boonies. Yeah, I'm always the shortest everywhere I go. And it surprises me sometimes when well, in New Jersey, I had, there were shorter people than me, but out here, everybody's like 6 feet tall. All right, cool. Then I'll look for it because I'm going shopping. I'll go try it because my husband loves chocolate too. He likes Snickers and stuff, especially with peanuts and stuff. And he can't have. He's diabetic, but he has it worse than me, so he's really got to watch. Where I only take Ozempic, so it's really kind of like I'm borderline, I guess. It's not that bad yet, so I don't have to do shots and like he does with each meal. I have to try it. Oh, good. I'll go check it out because he'll be happy about that. Yeah, here everybody is so tall, and I don't think anybody is shorter than me here, except my granddaughter, and she's 6 years old. Yeah, it must be that no gravity, whatever the elevation, that's what it is, not gravity, elevation. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. So I was saying about that show I was watching. It's called River, and it's about a detective, but his partner was murdered. And but you don't know that at the beginning. You think he still has the partner, and then you look at her. She has a hole in the back of her head because he sees like dead people, like the Sixth Sense. So like he sees like these other people that died and like in crimes and stuff like that. But the people don't tell them how. Oh, so you're my height. Because my mom is even, well, my mother was short. She's 5 foot. So, but my youngest sister, she was like 5'6" or 5'7". And my other sister, yeah, that's how tall. Yeah, my sister was that tall, either 5'6" or 5'7". And my other sister is 5'2". So, yeah, right. Yeah, that's confusing how, like here you go south to warm up. That must have been hard to get used to, I guess. That it's the opposite. Yeah, you go south, you get cold on the other side of the equator. But yeah, I always want to move to Australia and live out there. I think it's so cool how they have how it looks, and but it's a little bit. I don't know. I used to like the hot, but I think now that I get hot flashes, I don't like the hot so much as I used to. But yeah, it's really hot there. Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh. Oh, caramels. Yeah, I'll go look over there in that aisle. Yeah, and that's weird why it's so expensive, sugar free. Yeah, right. Is you figure there's no sugar, it should be cheaper, but it's not. It's very expensive. I know gas over here went down a few cents. I think it's now down to like 4.39 or something. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They have the opposite weather too. Oh, that cacao is good. I like those. I like that. Hi, Anjali. Yeah, I do like that. I've had that. And carob too. I've had that way back. I don't know if they still make that. They did back in the 70s. My mother used to get carob. She says it's healthier and more natural than chocolate. That's probably why they taste good. And that's probably why they're expensive too, if they taste good. Yeah, that's like that I don't know if they still do that, if they still have that stuff, if it's still out there. I haven't noticed it out there, but I know my mother used to get it. She was a hippie without being not like a cool hippie either. Oh, thank you, Anjali. You know, like how you imagine hippies back then. She was like nature. Like all the kids in school had Twinkies and had an apple. Oh, I'll have to tell that to my daughter because she loves to bake. So I used to hate that. I was like, I want a Twinkie. I guess, well, it didn't make me much healthier because all the shit that's going on. So, did anybody do anything fun this weekend? Anything interesting? I just stayed home and sewed. Now I'm turning Willie's inside out. Well, at least I got a lot done. Yeah, I didn't know how to make these, so I went on YouTube and YouTube taught me how to make scrunchies. Not the crocheted ones, those I've been making, but like regular ones out of fabric. Like, oh, I don't have any close by. Yeah, right? Exactly. Me too. I wish I was. Then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Go down there for winter when winter comes and it'll always be summer. I wouldn't miss snow at all. Because I hate when it gets cold. Especially here, because I have to worry about pipes freezing and all that stuff. If I didn't have to worry about stuff freezing, I'd like it. Oh, how's he doing? Oh no. I hope you're okay, Jen. Well, obviously you're here. Uh, that paddle board must have been so fun. That's where you stand. It's like you stand up, right? It's like a surfboard. You stand up and you go like that. Yeah, right. Yeah, you can have a summer party. That's what my daughter hated because she was born in the winter and she always wanted a summer party. And she's born around Christmas, so it's like, the combined gifts. She hated that. Oh, well, I'll be praying for him, Estelle. I guess he'll be going for physical therapy pretty soon for that. Yeah, I remember I tried that. I went on vacation, 10, 15 years ago, and they had those. I tried doing it. And I can't remember how I did. Hi, Amy. Yeah, that knee pain is, ugh. I know. My sister had knee surgery. It wasn't replacement surgery, though. It was just regular surgery. And she's had problems ever since she had the surgery. But my neighbor had a knee replacement, and she said it's the best thing. It's unbelievable, like how she used to be able to like bend her knee before to after. She got like a second life. It's so much easier now. Okay. Yeah, that'd be weird having. Well, I guess it's the same thing like in Florida, Christmas time being hot out with no snow. But then I don't think we've ever had a snowy Christmas that I can remember even when I was a kid growing up. They always have these postcards, Christmas snow. Living in New Jersey, we hardly had snow for Christmas. Our snow didn't get there till like maybe January or so. But sometimes it was even actually warm on Christmas. Bye, Celestial. I hope your headache gets better. Yeah, I had one yesterday, a headache. I hate headaches. I don't usually get them as that often. But hopefully, yeah, lay down, take something for it, and relax. And hopefully it'll be gone when you get up. Hope I didn't talk too loud and make your headache worse. Because I'm kind of loud sometimes. Yeah, I didn't do nothing but just sew. And sew and sew. And now I'm turning all these little, see, first you have to make like a strip of fabric, sew along the edge, and then you add a tie onto it. Then you have to turn it inside out only halfway. And you got to sew in this part here, like here. You have to sew around there, like that. Then you get it to where it's like, oh, well, I'll get this one. Then when you get it, sewed in the inside here, you take here, and this is the fun part I have. Hi, Amy. Then you go and you pull See, it's like that. And you go and you pull it through. And then you got it like this, a circle. Then you take your elastic, which I didn't have, so I used hair ties. I just cut them in half. Then you take this and you put like a safety pin on it. And then I was going to show you how I do it. Oh, here. So see, I add a little bit to it so it's connected. And since it's too hard for me to thread through like a normal person to go all the way around, I have these little kitty pinky shears. I attached a safety pin to it. And then I attach this safety pin to it. So it's like that. Then I take the scissors and I put it through the hole there from that, you leave open. And you put it through like that. And then it makes it really easy to thread through. So you go like that. Well, this is still hard for me to push it. And you go like that, like that, like that. Yeah, it is. But it keeps you busy and out of trouble. And in fact, these that I make, I'm probably going to add them in like giveaways. I'll just throw them in as a freebie. And then you poke it through the other end. And then you make your little, then it turns into a scrunchie. There you go. And then I'll take this later on, and then you sew this. Oh, let me find the end here. If I can do this without my opposable thumbs, and you just meet up with where the other one was, like that. I'll sew that, and then I'll sew the edge here, and then fluff it up and pull out all the extra strings, like this extra string. And there you go, it's a scrunchie. So I'll be throwing these in, and some people got I threw in my, like the boxes that I made up. Some of the crocheted ones, like I threw in a crocheted one. So if you're getting a box that I packed after I started making them, then this, which is mostly everybody, I'll throw one in. So that's it. And I got all different colors because I had fabric from when I was making masks, but it was too difficult for me to make the masks. So I figured, well, why not wear scrunchies? Everybody wears them. And then if you're like me, I mean, I'm in Walmart and I'm at the checkout. I have my scrunchie in, and then I get to the car and it's gone. It's nowhere in my coat anywhere. So somewhere from the checkout aisle, it fell out of my hair. So, you're losing them everybody's always losing them. I know I do. But even this you can use, like if you have thick hair and you can't get it to wrap like all the way, you can get like you make a bun, anywhere on your head, and then you could like put it like a bun wrap around the bun too if you want. So it could be used both ways. Oh, my lotion fell. I don't feel like picking it up. I'll pick it up later. So then I gotta bend down. Then I gotta hopefully not knock anything over. So I'll show you some of the ones I made that are ready. So, and then these scissors also too are great poking through when I'm putting stuff inside out. Like I just shove it up, you know. It feels like when I turn them in, I have to show you because my husband thinks I'm nuts. So, see, this is it, right? I'm going to put it inside out. So I go like this at first to try to get whatever I can through. And then since I can't really, even this is hard to do, but I'm getting a good hand workout. It's not working, but I'm still keeping my hands. So I shove it through like that. So then I go like this, and I'm holding it like this. So I pull like the fabric. Oh, it says it looks like I'm putting on a condom. You're going like this. He says I'm a nut. But oh well. And you go like this. And see when you pull it all the way through. There it is, my little penis here. And then you pull it up. I have too much. I think too much. But this is what I've been doing, turning them, you know, to sew the end, you know, like how I showed you, I have to, in order to sew the ends. Yeah, right. or wishful thinking. You know, I have to sew around here. So that's what I'm doing now. It's like turning them halfway. So I got all this done just talking to you guys. I have all these ready to go. So when I get when I get finished, then all I got to do is sew the ends around so then I can twist them out the other way. So see, I've been productive. I've been doing stuff. But I enjoy making them. I have some made already. I think I have them in this bag, I think. Is that right thing? No, these are the crocheted ones I made. And then I got this one. Here they are. They're in this bag. So here's one of them here, and then I put it in a little bag. So I'll be tossing these in with the and hopefully when I'll start using them, maybe I'll be putting them in packages and winnings and stuff. I got a lot of this color, so hopefully everybody likes blue. These seem to be mostly blue in here. I made a pink one. Oh, this is like a school teacher one. It's got little apples on it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a little teacher one. I'm thinking of maybe sending the teacher one with the apples on it to my sister because she's a teacher. Then these are their crocheted ones. They're a little smaller because I can't crochet that big, but they're smaller. I mean, the elastic is the same, but they're not as, like, I guess I'm talking like big, like that. Because I can't crochet that big anymore because my hands aren't working correctly. So this one will be finished, but I don't have enough. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I try to make it look presentable so it looks like a little present, kind of. I don't know. I don't know. I like try to make it look. This one has a long string on it. I have to cut it. Because I think I cut all the threads when I'm sewing. but then sometimes I miss a few. So at the end, after I turn it inside out and then I sew it all together, I check. But I still might have missed an extra thread, so you could just cut an extra thread off if you find one. But what else have I been doing? Oh, I've been making cards too. I'm just trying to do stuff with my hands because, right? Exactly. That's it. I'm trying to keep my hands busy, not with like important stuff like cleaning, more like fun stuff. So I've been making cards too. So I make like little, they're empty on the inside, but like little cards. This one's already tied up, so, but I have some. Oh, I should have brought, I'll show you next time. I'll have some that I didn't finish. But just, simple, nothing too fancy because I'm not that artistic. Oh, thanks. Yeah, how do you make your card? Yeah, my cards aren't that fancy. It's just like maybe I'll put a sticker, just regular cards, note cards. Like I take that card stock and I fold it in half. And then I put like a sticker on a piece of construction paper and then I cut it out with the crinkly scissors and then I stick on another piece of construction paper. I mean, it's kind of simple. It's nothing too fancy. Or maybe some of that, like I've seen some that are really like elaborate. I just can't, I don't know if I could do that. But these are already tied up, so. Oh, wow. That those are fun. But I can't use them right now, those things. So I can't even use freaking nail clippers. I gotta put it on the desk and go like this to cut my nail. So all my nails are growing. I'm not cutting them because I can't. And if I do, it's all cockeyed like this nail here. Look how that one looks. So, yeah, I don't do like stamping, but maybe I should look into that. It'd be better because like I just get like stickers. I go like and look for like really nice, pretty stickers and stuff, and then like this one here, I'm making for my daughter. I'm gonna send her the card. Like I just got like this pink cardstock. I cut it in half, so it's a card size. Then I got this cute sticker with a unicorn on it, and then I'll just cut around it with like the pinking shears. Then I'll take some construction paper, pinking shears, and glue that on, and then glue that on top. Like, oh, yeah, that'll work. Just like that. Very simple. Yeah, and plus I love stickers. So I could, for me, it's fun because then I could play with stickers and then. So I'll be throwing these in giveaways too. It won't be the prize. You'll get like a makeup or skincare, but I mean, like, this will be like an extra. I was thinking maybe I could, depending on how many of those hairpans and scrunchies I end up making, I'll be doing probably using it as instead of putting like crinkles and stuff and crinkled paper for protection, it'll be those. It'll be like scrunchy protection. So, well, yeah, that's all very simple because I'm not that. It's not. That's like not one of my thing. Like for me, it's more crocheting that I'm more artistic at. Like I would say to do sewing, not so much, but enough. Like I'm an average sewer. I can't, quilting and stuff or making clothes. I could never line my stuff up the right way. But when it comes to like Other than that, it's, I'm okay. I'm more, I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm a basic crafter. But like for those cards, like I see how some of them, like were at the shop where I used to do the crafts. I used to work when I used to work over there, or not work, volunteer. Um, they had like really elaborate cards, like with the little, like those little trinkets and stuff actually on them. I don't know what you call them. Like they're kind of raised, and they would stick it on there and put the fancy borders. I was thinking of maybe trying like washi tape. That I can handle. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll embellish, but I don't want to overdo it and have it, because sometimes I use, like, when you start decorating, or you see a craft project, you start doing it, and you're like, oh wow, this is getting to be nice, and then you just keep going, and then you like kind of overdo it, and then it doesn't look cute anymore because it's like overdone. So I got to know when to stop. So I'll experiment. Maybe I'll bring the cards when I go shopping, and I'll see, because washi tape isn't very expensive, and plus two, I don't have the money to buy anything too elaborate. So I try, it's kind of like cost effective. Like I saw some really nice stickers at in the crafting aisle at Dollar Tree. So I'm thinking of getting those, because it's about the same as that prescription subscription for that sticker club that I was on, but I canceled that, and it works out to be the same. So I figure I'll bring my granddaughter there, and then she'll have fun with me, and she could push the carriage, because we went to Walmart, I let her ring out all my stuff, and she was thrilled. Yeah, they're my favorite. So I'm gonna go there. But I'm like the one that likes the 600 stickers, you know, the most you can get. So, but at least there I can find some really cool stickers. I've seen some like little houses and stuff. So I'll experiment, see what they have. So when I go in Dollar Tree, she's coming. I told her, she can come in with me and help me pick stickers. So I think I'll let her ring out, because she loved it so much. She had so much fun. She felt like all grown up, and I let her put it all in the bag, and I let her even like, pay and put the money in. So I was like, you got to remember, when you put the dollar in, you got to put it in. It'll go real fast. It'll try to bite you. So she thought that was funny. But she's only 6 years old, so she's fun right now. She's at that real fun age. So, and she's learning how to read. And boy, she reads so good. You think she was like second grade the way she can read. So that's good. It's good to read and be able to. So she's going to have fun. So I'm excited about that. That's the fun part anyway for Wednesday. I can't wait. And then I got to buy, yeah, because I use like those glue sticks to glue everything up with those. I just put glue sticks, but they go fast. Like I make, I don't know, like maybe it doesn't, I use a whole stick of glue. And I only make like maybe a dozen or so, or 15 cards, and it's like the glue's gone already. So I need to buy it like a deluxe size, so I can make cards faster than the glue sticks. But really, that's all I've been doing, trying to keep busy, and I need to come on here more, because I'm really having a great time. I'm really enjoying myself here talking to you guys and seeing how everybody is, because I miss you all. And I haven't been on here in like a month. So, you know, I really enjoy it. To me, it's like fun. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's wonderful. I wish I had more, but I guess you got once. I don't want to pester them too much because I pestered them enough to have the one. So, but yeah, she's just she's my number one fan. So like we talk, like, and it's so funny. Like here, you using big words. Well, supposedly and specifically, I miss you all too. I miss you all so much, and I'm glad I came on here, even though it's early. And I figure, what the heck? Why not? Because you're all my friends anyway. So it's just like, calling your friends up and talking, same thing. So that's what I'll do. So maybe I'll come on here tomorrow. I might do giveaway tomorrow, the next day. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to do it. It's right here, it's ready to go. But I think I want to concentrate on what I have first, get them out and mailed. They're all there. I should put a picture on as my, what you call it, my thumbnail. Put a picture of all the boxes I got to mail. But I was thinking of, oh, I haven't been on Instagram in forever. So I'll go look. I'll go on Instagram and check it because I don't even have the app. It's just like if sometimes I'll go on it every once in a while, like just through the website, I guess you can do it. So I'll just have to do that. I'll just go right on from the, I'll go over to Instagram and see the message because I'm rarely on there. I'm not even on Facebook. I mean, I check Messenger all the time, but I'm not on Facebook. My husband uses my Facebook, so if you ever find any kind of untoward comments, it wasn't from me. he, he uses my name because he doesn't know, he forgot his password on his, so he uses mine. And he's on it all the time. Okay, all right. Yeah, I just haven't been on. I don't know. I've been just so blah, down in the dumps. But I feel better now. You guys made me feel better. Yeah, I mean, I have Facebook, but I'm never on it. So my husband is. So if you ever get a rude comment, it wasn't from me. I don't do that. I would never do that. Yeah, I am. I'm feeling better now. You guys made me feel better. Oh, yeah, I missed you all so much too. And I was like, well, it's the last day of the month. Maybe I'll go on here. Nothing fancy. Because I think too, it's like with like here, I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna hang out here, see who shows up. No one's probably gonna come on. I was like, because I'm not doing anything. I'm not saying like a story. I'm not doing like a giveaway or anything. So I was like, well, I'll just come on here. But y'all showed up. So I'm glad you all showed up. I'm really happy. So I figured, well, just chat. So maybe I'll come on tomorrow too. Wednesday, no, because Wednesday is a busy day with shopping and doctor. And if I feel up to it, I'll be on Thursday. I'm glad I got to see you too. I'm glad I got to see everybody. Everybody's on here today. which is good. And I'm still on. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do nothing. I'll only be on for a half hour. But it's an hour and a half already. But it feels good to talk to everybody, because I like the talking. That must make it really busy for you, huh? Being an admin. Yeah, I even have like a page. I have a Facebook page when I did my chickens, and I haven't been on there in years, and I still get comments and stuff and on some, right? Exactly. That's what I figured. Just talking, it's, and plus two, I think maybe because when I add the other stuff, maybe it makes it more stressful. Like, because then it's more like maybe I have to like make sure I say the story right or make sure I do the giveaway right. So just hanging out is making it fun. Yeah, me too. MySpace, I remember that. That's like 20 years ago. That was a long time ago. And I remember my kids saying, "Oh, you got to go to Facebook. It's better." And I'm like, took me forever. I think I got on Facebook in like 2010, I think. Yeah, 2010. And even that was late to the game. Well, I didn't get to YouTube. I didn't start my YouTube channel till 2017. That's a long time. 5 years I've been on here. And there's people that came on after me that are like in the thousands already. Have been here longer than they have. But I don't know. I guess I just didn't have the money to get the enough products or whatever. Because you gotta like to get your channel really up there. Angel Fire. I never heard of that. Yeah, I never heard of that one. Or I can't remember it. How long ago was it? I remember like chat rooms back in the 90s. I used to be on those. Like for different TV shows and stuff, they would have chat rooms. And like just like I guess buying the product, like getting a lot of like I used to get so many boxes, but I just couldn't afford it no more. It got way too expensive because everybody wants to see like unboxings and all this and what you got and everything, but yeah, I can't afford all that. Uh, I got some. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I wouldn't know that. I have my kids might know that because they know how to do all that stuff with. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's kind of like how I remember way back. What was it when I can't think of it. Oh, what was it? The first internet. What was it when they said you got mail? What was that called again? I forgot. It's America Online. That's what it was. The first internet. So that was back in the 90s. We had that, and it would be so slow you'd hear that noise. Can you imagine that now? How impatient we'd be? Oh, thank you, Amy. Well, that's good because it probably not, well, there's no boxes this month. I got till midnight to tell Ipsy if I want their next month or not. But I'd have more fun buying like other stuff than what I get on there. like to go pick fabric or a new yarn. You got to see some of this yarn I bought. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to make little scrunchies out of it. Isn't that pretty? And then I got another one. It's no, I can't get it. It's too far back. But no. Why is everything out of fall? That's the thing with these hands that don't work. Everything falls on the floor. I drop so much stuff. I spill my coffee all the time. Yeah, I got tons of emails. I got like 10 different email accounts. Because then I used to do like, I'd have like different Ipsy like I'd have like different accounts with Ipsy. So I'd get like a bunch of them. And then I'd have like a contest kind of thing, but it got just so expensive. And I know there's other people that just go on YouTube and just chat with their friends and just hang out and chat. So I was like, well, let me try it and see. And I'll still do the monthly giveaways, except for today I didn't do it because I wasn't set up for it. But one day this week I'll do it. I'll do July's giveaway. So I'll still have a giveaway every month. So that'll still be in there. I just have to, I got plenty of stuff to put in them because I have so many doubles. And then, oh, my daughter sent me a box of goodies so I could show you that. Yeah. Yeah, my email is Yahoo. I don't know, whatever the kids tell me to use, I use. So I use what they tell me because they know what's going on. Oh, so I'm going to disconnect. I need my scissors unconnected. But anyway, so if you ever decide to make one of these, make sure you have a clip on it and clip it before you sew it because you will lose that stinking thing. That little thing will go somewhere. So this will be a nice, well, it's not sewed, so it's a little, I didn't attach it yet, but it'll be scrunchier. So this has to go in this, I'll put it here. Because I have everything like whatever part of the production line. So, but I sit back here and this is like my she shack. So I have, this is also too where I do my shipping back here in this room because I'm not in my studio is the middle room. But since I was sewing, okay, you have a great night. Bye, Emily. Yeah, she sent me a bunch of, she has, we have the same shoe size. So she sent me some of her sneakers. So I'll show you them. Because she says, you need them? And I was like, sure, I'll take them. They're nice too. So like it was real hot the other day. So I came in here because it has air conditioning. Bye, Donna. Have a nice meal. Hope it's something good. So I brought my ring light in here. So I was like, I didn't feel like dragging the ring light back into my studio where I have the backdrop. So I was like, well, I'll just do it here. Because this is where I have my sewing machine in here. I keep like my crafting supplies back here. And, sewing and crocheting supplies. Because there's no cats here to destroy it. Because they would chew on it, everything I have. Go after my yarn, go after, like while I'm doing my work, sitting on it and being a pain in the butt. So now back here, it's peace and quiet. No cats pestering me while I work. And it's air conditioned. So anyway, like I was saying, this is where I do my shippings back here too. So I keep all my, empty boxes back here. Because like whenever I get deliveries from Walmart, I always, I keep the boxes so I could reuse them. And so I keep them back here. My other shipping supplies, I have my scale back here. And this is where I wrap everything up because I have more, I guess, room to do it in, a bigger area to work with. Because my studio is where I keep all my makeup and stuff like that, and it's kind of more cluttered. Not cluttered. It's like less leg room because I have the way the table is situated in there makes it like a small area to work in. Where here I have like triple the size foot area to work in. So I can stand up and move from this side to that side. So it's a lot easier to like do my packages because like when I tape them, you're like all over the place. So this is where I pack everything up and I weigh it, and then once it's all wrapped and labeled, and I write it down, then I put it over there in the corner, and it sits on that table there until I send it out. But I was thinking this time, when I work on sending things out, hopefully I'll get everything to my daughter and she can give me labels back next week when I see her for my appointment. Instead of sitting there and typing out the tracking numbers, I was thinking maybe just taking I don't know, you think it'd be easier? Just take a picture of your package. That way you see what it looks like and you know what you're looking for. It'll say Walmart on it. Either Walmart or Daily Bread. Because they send me those free daily breads like every 3 months. So I use those boxes. All right, Amy, enjoy your meal. I missed you too. Yes, I love you too, Amy. I hopefully will be on soon. Hopefully I could come on again tomorrow. Then then I'll be having nobody on. They'll say, oh, she's on again. But yeah, I guess it is dinner time now. I don't know what time it is, like 6:00. Yeah, dinner time. It's getting to be dinner time. I don't know, it's up early today. I don't know why I woke up at 7:30, but I was up and couldn't get back to sleep. So I says, oh, well, might as well seize the day. And it feels like it's 9:00, but it's still light out. So it's been a long day for me. I'm not usually up that early. I usually wake up around like 10. So everybody really enjoy your dinner. Yeah, it is dinner time in the East Coast anyway. Because here it's 6:00 here, so I don't like that would be 3 in the afternoon in California. I always wanted to live in California. We were supposed to, when I was a kid, move to California, Apple Valley. They were looking at somewhere to move in Apple Valley, but I think that's like real desert or something like that. I remember seeing it. I don't even know where it is. Somewhere in the southern part of the state, somewhere, I think. Kind of west of Los Angeles, somewhere. I would love to. I wanted to move out there, but they changed their mind. I wish they would have moved out there. Then I'd be in California right now, nice and warm, going to the beach, suntan. But I'm here. Well, West Virginia is nice. It's pretty. Like looking out here, all I see is trees, trees, and trees, especially after this rain now. Everything's going to be like a jungle. That's the thing here. It's like everything grows and the soil is so rich. I don't know if it's from the chickens I had earlier a few years back, but everything grows like insane out here. Like the grass, my nephew cut it yesterday, and it's probably growing already. Needs to be cut again because it rained. It rains, forget it. That stuff just shoots up like crazy. And it's a very pretty state out here. It's very pretty. It's just everything is so far, and they don't have a cheesecake factory, which I miss. I used to go to the one in Menlo Park Mall in Edison, New Jersey. I used to love going there. I'd go there and I'd get that chicken tenders, and then I get the strawberry cheesecake for dessert. It was like my treat. Like, I don't know if I went once a week or once a month. I can't remember when I used to go, but like I'd have like shopping day. Then I'd go like Yankee Candle, go buy a bunch of candles. Then I'd go like Bath and Body Works. Then I'd go to Cheesecake Factory, be like my little shopping day. I'd go over like to Nordstrom, see what they had there. This is when I used to make money, driving a bus. But I used to like that. Be like my treat. So, but yeah, I'm hopefully getting everybody's packages out next week. I'll send you an email if I send it. If you don't hear from me, that means I didn't send it, because I still have everybody's email. I haven't even erased it or nothing. I still have everybody's email, and everybody's address should be in my contacts, because I did that. Whoever I had in my contacts when I was, oh no, it was last month when I was making these packages. I made sure I had everybody's name in there before I did it. That way my daughter, when she does it, all I just do is give her the person's name, give her the weight of the package, tell her what class it go, whatever it's getting sent as. And then all she has to do is go to the contacts, click the person's name. Because I do that. I put money on, I make sure there's money on the account and everything. But I really need to get these out. I feel terrible. I really do. I feel like everybody thinks I'm like I'm a scammer or something. But they're there. The prizes are there. They've been there waiting. I just don't have the money for it. It's like everything happened. And the washer, I need a new washer, so that, and then this happens, and then that happens. And just all kinds of crazy crap going on. And last month I couldn't because for some reason I forgot about a couple bills that I forgot about that had to be paid. And I was like, oh crap. Like the garbage bill, because that comes up every 3 months, so I'm not even thinking about it. All right, well, that's good. Because that's what worries me. It's like, oh no. But I have them there. I'd give away more stuff, but I can't afford to mail it. I'd have like, hey, if you show up, I'll send you something. I was even thinking of wanting to do friend mail, but I'm thinking, well, let me get the winners first and then I'll deal with friend mail. Just to send everybody something once in a while, just like a hello or whatever. Thank you for being my friend. Is that a song? Yeah, that's from Golden Girls. Oh boy, this one's hard to. Oh, this one's hurting my thumbs because the fabric is a thick fabric. So anyway, um, yeah, exactly. But yeah, and that's another thing too. Like prices are ridiculous. It's like I just can't believe it. And then my husband says like, "Well, if it's this much, don't buy it." I'm like, "Well, I gotta buy it. Like, whatever. If you need something, like say, I don't know, just say he wants maybe he wants like a calculator or something like that, and he'll say, "Well, if it costs more than $3, don't get a calculator." I'm like, "Well, you need a calculator to use, so I'll just get it for you. That's how much they cost now." you know, right? That's just how, it's just things aren't 99 cents anymore. Things, if you need a pen, you need paper. Like he likes notebooks, but he wants them only if they're 10 cents. You're not going to find a 10-cent notebook no more. Now they're 50 cents, for those little, binders and stuff. It's like, when you get, that's how much they cost. That's it. Prices went up. It sounds like an 80-year-old man. Right? So it's like, sometimes just shit happens. Prices went up. And now that the gas went low, because they blamed it all on gas prices that they're raising the prices. Now gas went down. I think it's like 4.39 or 4.59. I don't know what. It's not $5 anymore. So now are they going to lower the prices? No. So, which is a ripoff. Because they always say that too, right? Like with toll roads. But yeah, we're just putting the tolls until the road's paid. They never take the tolls off. Once it's done, it's done. They're not going to lower prices. And they wonder why nobody's spent, right? They wonder why nobody's spending money. Well, if you used to buy 3 things for $10 and you can only buy one thing for $10 now, you're only going to buy one thing. You're not going to spend 30, especially if it's like something like a luxury. Because now people are just, getting just what they need. You can't afford even what you need. So why would people go and buy luxury, like something fancy? And I know even like, I'm sure, like even all the boxes and stuff, they all went up in price. They used to be, I remember BoxyCharm was 21, now it's 27. I think something like that. Ipsy used to be 21. Now they're 27. So it's like, sometimes, when the prices go this way and your paycheck's still here, you ain't going to go with it. Yeah. Yeah, right? Can you imagine? Especially now with getting school supplies, how expensive they are now. Because I was looking at, because looking there to get, like notebooks, I was saying, for my husband. And and those are those flimsy little, you know, one subject ones. Were like 50 cents at Walmart. And I was like, well, if that's those, can you imagine if you needed like a bigger one? how much that's going to cost and how much school clothes. Well, you know what they're doing? I don't know if they're doing it in your state, but West Virginia, um, I think it's around the 7th or so, or between the 5th and the 7th, they're having like a tax holiday. They're not going to charge tax, but so that way people can buy school clothes, school supplies. But they shouldn't have tax on clothes anyway, because you need clothes. You can't walk around naked. In New Jersey, they don't tax for clothes. And here they used to tax for food. And I was like, that's insane. But then they changed that when I moved here, like a year or two later. You didn't have to pay tax on it. I know New Jersey, you don't pay tax on, well, you didn't when I would live there. You didn't have on any kind of paper products, like toilet paper, stuff like that. Oh, well, that's wonderful. That's great. Yeah. Especially if you have to buy your own. Yeah, because when your kids get older, yeah, yeah, that's probably what they take their, that's how it is here. They tax everything. You have to pay property tax on your car. Yeah, that's how it is. It was in New Jersey. No tax on clothes, no tax on food, toilet paper, stuff like that. You didn't have to pay tax on. Oh, really? For school supplies? Oh, well, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, all my kids are grown, so I don't have to worry about that anymore, which is good. I was so glad because that was such a pain in the butt. Oh, well, that's great. Because, yeah, that could be very expensive, especially if you're like in that kind of. Good night, Estelle. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for the dye. I love it. That is perfect. It made me so happy. I was really so thrilled. I couldn't wait to go to the mailbox. I had to wait till it cooled down because it was so hot that day to go get it. But I loved it. And I'm going to probably dye my hair probably in the next couple days. So I'll use it again. Because I've just been adding to what I have. So it's kind of been staying. And I love it. It's my favorite. It's a beautiful color. It's not like too, it's like a nice light pink, which is what I like. It's not like a fuchsia or too bright. So it's nice. It's nice. It's wonderful. I love it. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate your kindness and your thoughtfulness and just seeing that and saying, "Oh, Linda wants that." So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, hon. And you have a good night. Enjoy your dinner if you haven't had it yet. And hopefully I'll be on and I'll see you if you're not busy. I love you too, Michelle. You have a great night. And it was nice seeing you. So hopefully I'll be on, I'll be on again soon. Yeah, I've been on for 2 hours, so I guess I better go, I guess. I don't know if anybody want to still talk, I'll still stay on. I'm not getting hungry yet. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just keep your notifications up. So, yeah, cuz time is like, it's hard for, even when I say I'll be here 8 o'clock, I'm always late and I hate being late, but it just, nothing ever works out. Something happens to put a kibosh on the plans and just messes things up. But I figured maybe next time I'll come with coffee. I didn't bring any in here because I don't. That's the only bad thing. I don't have my Keurig in here. I have it in the other room. So, in my other safe cat-free space. They're not allowed. 2 rooms. Those two, my studio and this room. Because they're a pain in the butt. They knock every. You should see what that one kitten, Pearl, the bad little girl. She's bad. Just, I have this stuff on my shelf. All my, what was it? All my toners and like cleansers. And the whole shelf is full. It's a shelf about maybe 2 feet wide and say 6 inches deep. The whole shelf is full. There's nothing that says empty spot, lay here. No. What does she do? She takes a dive for it, knocks it all on the ground. Makes a mess everywhere. I mean, they're worse than my kids were. My kids weren't that bad. They were easier to take care of than these stupid cats. Always knocking stuff, knocking things down. Well, except for me. I broke the coffee pot the other day. The big pot, like the big carafe. My husband's there and says he needed a roll of paper towels, so because the roll was empty. So he's in the kitchen, I'm in the living room. He's like, yeah, just toss them over to me. And I'm like, well, I can't throw. I was never good in sports. I was always like next to the last picked. So he goes, yeah, just toss it. Yes, exactly. So I just take it and I toss it like that, and it knocks into the coffee carafe, crashes to the ground. So I was like, oh, well, so now I got to buy a new coffee pot, carafe. Hopefully they sell it. Because I got, the cheapy coffee pot. So I don't know. But hopefully I can buy, because they used to sell them separate. If you broke the carafe, you could just buy that part instead of the whole machine. So hopefully. Because he likes to drink like a lot of coffee. And for me to go, like for the Keurig for him, it'd be kind of like a waste because he drinks so much coffee. He just makes a full pot and drinks the whole thing. For me, I'm just like a one coffee, it's like the opposite. If I was making a whole, the coffee pot, it'd be wasteful because I can't drink that much. And, so we're like opposites with that. But so, yeah, so he figured out a way to do it. He just puts like a little bit of coffee, like 1 scoop. Right? I'm hoping. They used to sell them and I've seen them. I just hope I can get the right one that'll fit underneath, because you know how it has that little thing in the filter where it pops it up so the automatic drip can drip down. So I think it's what brand did I get? I think it's a Mr. Coffee. Either Mr. Coffee or that other one, Proctor Silex, one of those. So it's not like an off brand. So they should have one, I would think. Or that model anyway. Hopefully the model's not too old. They don't sell it. But if not, we'll just get a whole new coffee pot. So, yeah, so I broke that. The cats do the rest of the damage. Yeah, they go in everything. And I want to try to make something or do something. They're all, you know, they ignore me all day. But cats are like that. The minute you do something, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know if they have that, like that one. I'm hoping they do. And yeah, why is it the minute you sit down, like they don't bother you, they ignore you all day, but the minute you like get something to do, like say you want to, I don't know, write a letter to a friend. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Maybe I could even get one on probably Amazon too if I can't get it. Or maybe Walmart.com will have it. I'll have to look. I'll get the model number. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, if I get it, I might be able to get it through the mail if I can't find it at the store. But yeah, the minute you sit down to do something, like if I wanted to sew, they'd ignore me all day until they saw that sewing machine. Then they'd come over and have to look around it, sit on top of it, play with it. Cats. And then the minute they hear that, hi, Deb, how are you? You had a good day? We've just been relaxing and chatting. Well, that's good. Yeah, mine, the Jersey cat, the Jersey girl, she's so freaking annoyed. The minute any food, she doesn't care what it is. If you're eating it, starts meowing, 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 and going in your face and bothering you. Sometimes I have to eat back here. Hmm. Would it be on the back of the machine? Because I doubt I saved the book. I mean, it wasn't yeah, it was just like their whatever cheap coffee pot they had. So I'm hoping they would. Think I must have spent, I don't know, probably 20 bucks, if that. Because it's like that, I don't think it's a full size one. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was, yeah, might be on the back, I was thinking. Because I think it's not the full size. I think it's the one that only makes like 8 cups. It's like a little smaller. Because I don't think it makes 12 cups, I don't think. But that's what I'm hoping. I know there's a, sticker on it and all that. So I have to look on that sticker so I get the right one. If not, I'll just buy them a new one. Yeah, that's better. I think I will like just take a picture of it. That might be a hell of a lot easier than trying to find a pen that works. Right? Yeah, I remember my mother's house. You go there and she has a whole container of pens and none of them ever, every time you pick one, it doesn't work. So I'm like, why do you put it back? You should just throw it out if it doesn't work. Right? I don't know. Oh, my silly mother. And she had a whole thing. All the pencils had no points and the pens had no ink. But that was a full jar. Full jar of pens and pencils. And me, the minute it stops writing, out it goes. Hey. And it was like that her whole life. She just kept putting them back. Yeah, I have some pens here because I use it sometimes to mark the fabric to make sure I go. Because you said when you have to do this, you have to like mark, like you, and it's pretty. With this, you can be flexible with the length you want, with how your stitching is, because being that it is a scrunchie, it gives you a lot of leeway. So the only thing is like to mark the center, because when you do it, this part, you got to fold it like halfway inside out to sew the end so you get it to flip the right way. You need to mark where the center is. So that's what I'll use the pen for. So I keep it here by my sewing machine. But now I don't have to mark them because I've been doing them. So now I'm kind of getting into the swing of stopping. You know, you sew halfway, leave about, 2 to 3 inches space so you can flip it. And then I put the elastic on for the next half of the stitching so I know where to stop. But there's lots of ways online to make these, but for me, this is the easiest way, and I kind of took their way, how they made them, and I kind of made things to work for me, like to help me out. So and then kind of took different people's ways of doing it and kind of mixed them together. Because there's this one way you make it. They call it the burrito method, where you got to like roll it or something like that. But that seems a little confusing. And the way they have it, you stitch it up. I don't know if I could do that because my thumbs aren't flexible. So I kind of took like hints of what everybody else had and made my own ideas. Like some of these are long, some are short, so some will be fluffier than others. But it's the fabric I had, the size of my fabric. So it's a good way of using up, like, especially like a lot of scrap pieces. And then I had like a bunch of little scrap squares. So I made kind of like a quilted one, I guess. Not quilted, but I wonder if it's in here. Should be. Oh, here it is. It has a bunch of different, I don't know if you could see it. It kind of has like all, because this was like small pieces of fabric I had. So I just stitched them together and made one long one. And I think I have one oh, this one's ready to pull apart. Okay. Yeah, it's stitched already. So this is how this one's going to look. So see, this is how it is. And I'm going to pull this one. Hopefully it came out all right. It looked fine when I did it the other way. I says, yeah, it should look all right. So I'll pull it right side and see how this one turned out. This is like a scrap one. But it's awful long, so it's kind of hard to pull right. So you got to pull this side. And you put that hole you made in the middle, you kind of pull it through like that. There you go. Yeah, that'll look okay. So I got on this end. Let's see what it looks like scrunched up. Oh no, I lost where I put the hole. Up there it is. Let's see what this one, because I've been interested to see what this one will look like when it's done. Because I really I liked it when I was making it. I said, oh, this will look cool. So let's see. Turn it right way. And hopefully I left the hole big enough. So that's another thing. Sometimes I make the hole too small and I can't fit the scissors in. Oops, maybe I won't be able to get the scissors in. Oh, yep, they went in. Then I'm thinking, oh no, I won't be able to do that and I'll have to do it by hand, like with just the safety pin. Ugh. So you go, like when you wrap it through, you go to where you stitched, like I put the elastic here on this side. So that's the direction I'm going. So that way the elastic goes all the way around. So let's see how this one looks. Looks like it could be pretty good. It might be very, very, very fluffy because it's awful long. And hopefully I don't, like sometimes I did this and I lost that stinking little thing, the elastic, and I had to thread it all over again. That's the worst. Especially after you finished it and then you let go of that elastic and it just unwinds. Or yeah, I guess it would be unwind. This is like a multicolored one. I tried to match kind of like how some of the colors would blend into the next color. So that would have some kind of, match, I guess, to the other colors. And so far, so good. It's awful big though. This one will probably have to be for a bun or something like that. Like a bun wrap. That's not too bad. It's got a lot of different colors. It's really poofy. Yeah, you can't see it too. Maybe I'll lower the light a little. Maybe it's too bright. Hopefully I don't shut them. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do it because I can't press hard enough with my thumb. But anyway, there it goes. Now you can see it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's got all colors in here. Like a little bit of, like I had like little strips that were left over. I'm going to make sure I attach it so I don't lose it. That would not be good. So see, this is a good little hobby to do while you're just sitting around chatting. So I got a whole bunch done. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. No, it's not bad. Came out pretty good. And the colors I put next to each other matched pretty good. So that's good. It didn't, because sometimes you pick colors and they don't like match up right. But I got a lot done just sitting here chatting. Look at all these I got already. So, it's a whole bunch. It's a big handful. I got my safety pins. So we're just sitting here doing that. Hi, T. Yes, yeah, we're doing good. Hanging in there. Just chatting. Chatting and crafting. I'm crafting. And chatting. Yeah, I didn't even think I got a big dent in this box already. I didn't even think I'd get this far. I didn't think I'd get any done. I got a bunch done. But all these are the ones, I sewed all these today and made all these strips today, or tubes, all these today. So I still got to put those inside out, set them up to finish sewing. And I'll probably do that later. Give my husband the phone. I'm making scrunchies out of fabric. Like like this. Well, this one's not finished yet. I still got to sew the elastic. I have to attach the elastic. I attached it with a safety pin. I still got to put the sew with a sewing machine and then sew the end here, the opening. Well, maybe I'll throw one in one of your giveaways. If anybody who wins a giveaway will probably end up getting one or two or more. Because this is what I've been doing to keep busy and staying out of trouble. So I had some fabric, so I figured why not? I was thinking of something to use it. So that's what I'm doing. So while I've been chatting, I've been turning them, because once you take like here, let me show you. You take like a strip of fabric, as long as you want. So here it is. So you fold it in half, you stitch about halfway down, you leave a space, you leave an opening here, and then you stitch the other side, attach your elastic up here, and that's what I did here. Let me show you what it looks like. So you end up with a strip like this with the elastic in it. And now the next step is to fold it like you're turning it inside out, but only do it halfway. So it's still wrong sides together, but you have the hole here, and you put it wrong sides, right sides together, but on the inside. And that's the process I'm doing now. Because the ones that I sewed earlier, I'm doing that now. And then I clip it so I don't lose the inside, because see how the inside looks. Let me show you this one I just did. It's wrong sides, but then you see the tube is in the tube. Like, let me see, there we go. It's in the tube, and you got the right sides together like that. And it's like in the tube there. So I keep this clipped so I don't lose it until I'm ready to sew. Then, after you do that step, then that part you clipped, you see you have it like this. The hole is on this, that space you left, and you attached your elastic. Then you had the other end where you clipped. So you sew right around here in a circle like that. I sewed it by machine. So you see you have that like that, right? So this is attached now. And there. So once it's like this, then your opening space you left here, remember when you attached this, the elastic, you sewed the one end and the other end. This is over here. There should be a hole. There is, I just got to get to it. Pull this out a little bit. Oh, this is a hard one to do. There, look at this one. See, it's easier to get the hole in this one. So see there? Then you flip it right sides, then you just flip it right sides. So you grab this like that, and see how it just comes out? and you just pull. Pull, and all the threads are coming out. And you just pull. And then when you attach that one in there, it makes it turns it into a ring. So it's like a donut. And it's one circle of fabric like that. And then you have your, all right, where'd it go? I know it's here. You got to find the hole. There it is. I found it. See, there's the hole with the elastic. And there's the hole there. So I attach this, like I showed you. I take a safety pin. This is easy for me. I mean, you could do it probably an easier way, but for me, this is the easiest. And then I attach it to this safety pin. That way I don't have to keep clipping it up. That's why I have this here with a safety pin, and I just attach it to that little circle at the bottom of the safety pin. Like that. So that way, right here, that way I don't have to keep clipping it onto here, because sometimes it gets cockeyed and it doesn't close. And it's easier for me to close it this way than to keep doing it to here. But I'm sure you could do it that way. And then, see the side I attached the elastic? I take the scissors and I put it into that side where I attached the elastic. And then I bring it around, go all the way through, keep pulling it through till I get out the hole. And you feed it through. And then you can see here, now the elastic went from this side all the way around to the other. And then I unclip it. Don't lose that clip or you'll be upset. I've done it. So hold on to that thing. Don't let it go. Then you attach it to your fabric like that. That way it's stuck. And there's your scrunchie. Then you go to your sew, you can hand sew it, but for me, it's easier to machine sew. I'll unclip here. Then what I do is I give myself a little room to work with. So I'll show you. So I put that there so there's more elastic on the end. Then, oh shoot, I don't want to lose that. I'm keeping that clip right now. I almost lost it. So I go on this end where I attached the first elastic, the first one side, and I pull it up. That way you can see it. And see like the edges here where you sewed, right there. Just like say, right next to, see I sewed it right, I sewed it right there. So now I'll attach this elastic right next to it. So now that I have this pulled up, so I can see where it's at, and make sure you go through so none of your good fabric is, you don't sew your fabric. You only sew the waist ends. Right here, the hem or whatever you want to call them. Then I just clip it right there. Let me show you where I'm sticking it. Ouch, I just poked myself. So there. So later on, I'm going to sew this little piece here. I'm going to sew with the machine right. I'm going to take that little piece here and I'm going to sew it right there and attach it. But I'm going to still keep it clipped the whole time. But you can maneuver the clip however you want. So I'm going to sew it right there. Then when I'm done sewing that, I'm going to get matching thread, which with this one will be off-white. And I'll put my ends together like so. This one I might iron a little bit, iron a little hem here so it stays, because I found that's easier. Or you can finger press it, however, depending on the fabric, if like this won't stay. So I'll just iron it right here and right here so I get a good seam. And then you attach it like this, like that, all the way across. And then I'll just sew along this line here to make it closed. And then I'll close it. And since I have the seam running on the outside, once I sew it and it's done, then I'll take the fabric and I'll just play with it and twist it like this until all the seams are on this inside circle. So that way on the outside, all you see is good fabric. So it'll be nice fabric and your seam will be pushed in, and there you go. You got yourself a scrunchie, like so. There you go. Is that a lesson or what? I know, I should. Well, you should use your quilt fabric stash. That's what I ended up using, like my... Welcome back, Amy. So now you got a tutorial right there on how to make a scrunchie. Well, that's a great idea to use all your fabric for if you have leftover fabric from whatever. I mean, I had it for making masks, but kind of the COVID mask stuff is only in the doctor's office now, so no sense making masks. So I figured, well, what am I going to do with this fabric? So I made scrunchies. And I'll be giving them away. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So there, you got the whole tutorial. But I'm sure it'd be a lot easier for you to make it. So for me, it's just hard, but I'm trying to do it to keep my hands busy and working. I'm keeping my thumb exercised. But yeah, plus it passes the day. Something to pass away the day until you die, right? So, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I have to do by thread too, because all I have is like colors that don't match. So that's why I'm just doing like the inside sewing where it doesn't matter what color thread you use. So I got to get like off-white, and I have blue thread. So I guess I can finish up the blue ones. But I need a bunch. I saw they had this a whole selection of thread for a pretty good price. It was $8, and you got 24 spools, and I think they're 100 yards or 200 yards a spool. I wasn't sure. Yeah, maybe 200 yards. That's not bad. Being that one of these, especially if you bought like, well, this is Coats and Clark. If we bought Coats and Clark, the 250 yards, I think, or 300 yards is $3 and something, which is insane for thread. Thread should be $1 each, no matter what it is. But the brand is Allery. Allery. That's the name brand. I don't know. There. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. I just use regular old whatever thread. All-purpose thread is what I use. I mean, you could use clear, I guess, if you want. I don't know how to do that. I use like they have this Allery brand. You get 24 spools for 8 something. So that's a good deal. So I'm gonna get that. It has all colors. So that's exactly what I need. Because I need a bunch of different colors. I need like pink and off-white, blue, brown. I already have red and blue. I need like a peachy, orangey color. So yeah, that should keep me busy for a while. No, I got this hangnail. That's the only thing about doing crafts. All the my cuticles are like coming up and making hangnails. I guess I don't know. Maybe my skin's dry. I don't know. But, so anyway, while I've been talking to you guys, I've been just turning things inside out. So that's what I've been doing, getting prepped so I can sew, and then I'll sew for a while until I don't know, I get tired. Then I'll go see what my husband's up to, and then we'll probably watch finish watching that show we've been watching. It's like a series that I was telling you about. What's it called? I forgot the title already. What's with the pickles? I guess it's an inside joke. And the heck is the name of it? Well, anyway, I'm gonna watch the rest of it. The guy with the detective, he's Swedish, and he sees like dead people because he has like a. Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. I love pickles. I like the Vlasic frozen, not the frozen, refrigerated ones that are crispy, or deli pickles like you get at the deli, like in New Jersey, or New York, or like at the diners. Those are good pickles. And some of the people he sees are like murder victims. So I'll probably finish watching that show. Or if he doesn't want the phone, then I'll probably sew and watch. I think what's it called? Silent Witness. That's about a coroner in Northern Ireland, and she helps solve cases and stuff like that. So that's a good show you can watch and do something while you're watching. You don't have to sit and actually watch it. You can, because there's a lot of character based. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's on BritBox. That's I don't you can get it through Prime too sometimes, but I don't know if you have to subscribe to BritBox through Amazon Prime. BritBox is a lot of good shows on. That's where I watch all my TV. It's my favorite. That and Acorn, but I don't have Acorn anymore. I should get it so I can watch more shows. Um, What's the name of it? It's a one-word title. It'll come to me eventually. If not, it's in the beginning of the video because then I remembered what the title was. It's really good. And then they have too A Mother Son that came out. Really? Oh, dill is the best. I love dill pickles. But I like sweet relish though, not dill relish. Isn't that weird? Yeah, like it has to be sweet relish on hot dogs. And if you mix sweet relish, I think, with what is it? Ketchup and mayonnaise. I think that's Thousand Island dressing. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. That's about how well that Silent Witness is 25 seasons. I'm on season 5. So this is like back in the 90s. So it's so weird looking at how, it's I think it's 1995 or 97, the year on that. And I remember those years and it seemed like modern times, but now it looks so old and ancient. It's amazing how even 2000, like I remember that. And that was the modern day. And then when you look at it on TV, that was like before HD and everything. Everything looks so like, I think it was the 70s. Oh, the only thing with this, I got like little pieces of fabric and little strings all over me. It's a mess. So what have you guys been up to? Anything else? Oh, there's only 3 of us left. Everybody else left. Yeah, I used to watch, but I always call it SUV. It's an SVU. I have some of those. My mother gave me the DVDs, I think, of those. I think I have some of them in DVD. So it's just, yeah, there's just Teresa, Amy, and you, Jen. That's it. Yeah, because it only says 3 people are left in the room. Everybody else went. Oh, hi, Robin. Robin's back. Then, that's weird. Because it says I only have 3 people on, but there's 4. Crazy. Well, YouTube, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They unsubscribe people and all the time. They unsubscribe me, and I always got to go back, and I'm like, I know I'm subscribed. But I guess, I don't know, they just unsubscribe you after a while. I don't know why. They don't just leave you alone. You always got to get in your business. Right? Oh, now it says 4. Maybe they're lagging and they're delayed. Well, if you guys want to go, I can end the chat. It's up to you guys. I'm just sitting here putting my stuff right side out and keeping the phone away from my husband. so you can listen to the radio. But yeah, I'm having fun making these. So I'm excited because Wednesday I'm gonna go look for some get some fabric. Even though I got thousands already, but I don't know. I wanna maybe get some different fabric, different color, or maybe find something different. Because I'm sure I'll be running out of this pretty soon. Because I do quite a bit a day. I must. Oh, and I got to buy bobbins too. Because I only have one for this stupid machine. I thought I had more. I can't find them anywhere. But I hate that. Just when you're getting sewing and you sew, and then I run out of bobbin too fast. But I think I just do a lot of sewing. So it just takes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wouldn't that be nice, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Like a nice beachy one, maybe with little like margaritas on it, little sunshine, and like sunglasses or something really cute, like for summer. That's what because I have some elastics that are like bright colored. I think I put them away already, but I had them before, but I put them away. But I got them at Dollar Tree. They were nice, like tropical kind of. Like there was like a teal, like a peachy, orangey color, and a yellow, pink, and purple. I think yeah, there's 5 different colors. And that would be good. Like if I got something that would match those colors. Because they had 30 elastics. So that was a good deal on that. Because you get them at Walmart, they're 3 something for 30. So hopefully they have more of those. Because sometimes they only have the ones that are 15, so you get less. Huh. I opened an Etsy shop, but no one's bought anything yet. Yeah, they just opened a Michael's over here. Yeah, I don't know. You think there'd be anything good in those $5 bags? I see some that are really good and then some that are duds. And my luck, I'd get a dud box with stuff I don't like. But what was I saying? Oh, yes, I need like bobbins. I want to get more. Yeah, I know. I see Sue open them all the time. A couple of hers, she got good ones. But I haven't even, or Michael's opened maybe 6 months ago, and I still haven't been in there. Yeah, I do. I follow Sue. Yeah, I've been with her since she started. Yeah, right. That would be my luck. I'd buy like that. Mine would all be the same, and it'll all be like dumb stuff that I don't use that I end up having to give away. But I just really, I told my daughter, I says, we have to go to Michael's and see what that's like, just to check it out. But I'd go in there, I'd never come out. So, but I was thinking maybe like go, I already saw some of the things I wanted at Walmart because that's what I did when I went the other day. And I already have an idea what I want. So hopefully it's still there. Because with this, you only use like scraps. So for me, I wouldn't mind getting like, like how they have at Walmart, that little bin next to the cutting table where they have like all their like yard ends, the ends of the yard or whatever, the bolt ends that they sell. And they usually sell it discounted. So or cuts that are wrong and stuff. So I could use that because this, you need anywhere from probably like maybe 3 foot of fabric, like 3 feet long. Yeah. I was thinking of getting those fat quarters too. I wasn't sure which would, work better. Because you use a piece maybe 5 inches wide, and I'm saying 3 feet long you need, or like however, like a 40, let's say 42-inch bolt. So what's that? Yeah, 3 feet or so. And if it's like a real long one, you can double it. So I was either, thinking that because that way you can get a more variety of fabric. But I saw some really cute fat quarters they had at Walmart with different characters and stuff. They had like that, but they were a little more pricier. They were like $5 or $6, and I think they were $6. The they had like that Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that the name of it? My kids liked that when they were kids. And what else? They had like Paw Patrol. My granddaughter likes them. Um, all kinds of Disney characters and things. So you can I was thinking that's better than getting like regular fat, but I'll see what they have. Maybe they have some on disc, like whatever the summer ones I'm sure they have for discount. So I'll have to look that up. But I want to check Hobby Lobby. They opened that too, like 6 months ago. Both of them, they're right next to each other. Hobby Lobby and Michael's. So it's not too far. You still got to drive to get there because you do not want to walk through that park because you got to cross like a little, like, like there's a Sam's Club. Yeah, you got to walk through Sam's Club, like past Sam's Club. So it's a little bit dangerous walking that way from where the Hobby Lobby is. Huh. I didn't. Oh, we don't. The Joann's Fabrics, we had it in the mall. They closed down. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, TJ Maxx is good, especially if you get that where they have like the makeup and stuff. You can get some really good deals there at TJ Maxx. We have one too in the mall, but ours is very small. Yeah, because I'm going to doctors too. It'll be like getting my lollipop, except it'll be fabric. And then I'm going to get yarn too. They have this really nice yarn. I wonder if I can get to it. I love this one too. Wait, grab it. Uh, it's called Party Time or Party Time. Isn't that cool? I love this yarn. I'm going to make crocheted scrunchies out of this one. So I'm going to buy one thing of yarn. Okay, sweetie. Do you have that other one? What's it, TJ Maxx or something else? There's another one. There's two different names. You know, like how Aldi's is Trader Joe's, depends where you live. What's that other one like? It's like TJ Maxx, but it has a different name. I can't think of it. But I'd rather be in Santa Barbara. They could take the TJ Maxx. I'll trade you TJ Maxx for Santa Barbara. Must be so nice there. I know when we went camping one year, there was these kids, they were surfer dudes from Santa Barbara. I don't know, is that like a surfer kind of city? They acted like surfer dudes. Marshalls, that's it. And they said they were from Santa Barbara. Or no, maybe Santa Monica. One of those. No, Santa Barbara, I thought they said. It was like 40 years ago. I can't remember. So if they were surfer dudes, would it be Santa Monica or? Okay, so. Oh, so he's a year younger than I am. All right, so yeah, okay, so he was Santa Barbara. Is that by Sacramento or somewhere like that? I was born February 63. That's a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too like to me, it seems like when you see like stuff, California doesn't seem as big as it is, but when you think about it, it's like the whole length of the coast. So it's like a state as big as from like New Jersey to Florida. When you think about it, that's a big state. Okay. Oh, and it's still, that's still far from LA. 100 miles. Wow. That's far. Probably not if I guess if you're there, but for me, that's far because it's 400 miles to New Jersey. Hi, Sarah. So when I go shopping Wednesday, I'll show everybody what I bought. I'll do a video on Thursday if I'm not too tired. Depends how my granddaughter wore me out or not. I know she will, but maybe I'll have one anyway and just show you what I got, the yarn and fabric, because that's what I want to get. Like, not a lot of yarn, because I figure maybe I'll just get one new color a month so I have something different, and maybe one or two fabrics, depending on how much. Maybe a yard or two of fabric. couple of different designs, see what, what I can find out there. It's not too expensive. So I have something new, because then, even when you're making these, you get tired of the colors you're using. And then too, now that I've been making them a while, I kind of have an idea of like the kind of fabrics I like to use that are easier to work with. Probably more of a cotton calico type, I guess. I mean, that's what they called it back when I was younger. We called it calico, like this, where it just has a print on it. I don't know if they still call them that. But that seems the easiest to work with because it's not too thick. It's easier to flip. It's easier to sew. Where like the real soft fabrics, like I have one that are more silky like, and they're nicer, they scrunch better, but they're harder to work with because they're very slippery. They're easy though to flip, but sewing wise, they're harder. And then they, move around, so you have to really hold on to it. Where the calicos or cottons or polyester, whatever they are, blends, kind of just go, I can sew at like full speed and go straight down in the fabric, I just go and I hold the top and the bottom and just like adjust it as it goes through the machine. So I could sew a lot quicker. Where these silky, like this one is very floppy and silky like. It's always moving around, so you gotta sew slower. That's hard to say. So it's probably going to end up being like a crafting channel. Because that's a lot, what I've been doing these days. But I'll show you guys different things. I could show you how to make a crocheted scrunchie. I could do that. Maybe I could do that in one of my live tutorial. Then maybe you guys could find something to do, and a new hobby or something. And I have so many hobbies. It's just going to which one I want to do at that moment. It's like, okay, I'm in the mood for this today, so I do that. I'm in the mood for this, and I do that. It must be starting to get hotter outside because we're supposed to have like a heat wave coming. And it was cold in here before. Now it's starting to warm up. Either that or my mouth's moving too much, making me sweat. Too much flapping. Well, I guess I don't know. Maybe I'll call it a night because I'm starting to get tired and I need to have a drink, my lemonade. Plus, my throat feels like it's getting sore because I'm talking too much. It gets like that sometimes. So maybe I might do a giveaway tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. If it doesn't get, it depends if I'm having a good day or bad day. I'm going to try to get on here again because I'd like to try to do lives. That way we can have a chat and talk and everything. All right. Nice to see you, Teresa. That's your name, right? Teresa, right? The T stands for Teresa? Yeah. That's how my cousin used to spell her name, too. The same way you spell yours. Instead of like a lot of people have the TH, she had the T, just the T instead of the TH. So you ladies,
Whoop.
whoa, there's my yarn stash. Hope you guys didn't get hurt in that one. Oh, all right. Everybody have a great night. I'll try to get back tomorrow. If not, either Thursday or Friday. And I could show you what I bought and we'll talk again. So everybody have a great night. And I love you all. Thank you all so, so much for joining me and have a wonderful evening. Bye.